So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Barcelona.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and
Beckham! Great effort, beautifully taken.
oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's being shifted off it. That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. Out to the left it goes. The ball goes in. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Keeper's dealt with that. He's tried one! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a go! Off the post! Out for a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Good effort from distance. Skims one in. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Van Basten. Tries to play it through. Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Azar. Just about within shooting range. There was plenty of power on that. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Iniesta. Van Basten. And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there,
He's had a shot! Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. Now it's Van Basten. Now who's going to be first to it? That's rather hopeful. That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lofted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Belletti. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And there's the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hullet. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Belletti. To Hazard. That's going right the way across.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Played out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Plays it in low. Cleared without complication. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Van Bouten. Iniesta. Oh, it's Van Basten. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Shapes to shoot! And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Iniesta. Belletti. Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And smartly reclaimed. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Pele! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Belletti. Knocks it into space. Shot. Great chance! He's got a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite... And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Out towards the flank.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Cannavaro. Great vision. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. Beckham. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Swept in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Looking for options for movement. Goes looking wide. Roberto Carlos. Now the cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And Messi! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Serginho. Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
It's come to nothing.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Oh, that could cost them.
Suarez was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Chance for a shot! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he get it through? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Iniesta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help
There
here.
will be 3 minutes added time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Beckham for Messi. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Up he goes! Trustmark comes to the rescue. Oh, that was it. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Mateus at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Incoming delivery. He's there and gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Bullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lahm, good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he can clear it away. Iniesta. Serbia are looking to go forward now. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Iniesta. A probing pass. That ball looks a good one. Well, that's well seen too.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Van Basten. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Messi's cross. And this is Pele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he
goes for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Iniesta. Thinks about the shot. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Pele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a smartly directed ball. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Looking for the run. And this is Cruyff. Luis Suarez. And it's Rijkaard. Pele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Hullet. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Chance for a shot! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Messi. Look at the space here. Rijkaard. Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Luis Suarez. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That memorabilia from today's
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution for Serbia, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
So once again, we're
Coming
underway.
On the field is number
Barcelona
15.
have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Roberto Carlos, and it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice defending, physical and effective. Mateus hurtling down that right flank. Gullit tries to play it through. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Pelé.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the... Mateus! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Serbia, number 17, Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Shevchenko.
Van Basten! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Oh, this looks sharp. Iniesta, Rijkaard, and Mateus. Toure gets rid without sophistication. He has a look out, and this is Van Basten. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! Goal, Serbia! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this.
Substitution for Serbia.
So this to extend their lead.
Number 10, Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 8, Gerrard. Number 25.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitution for Serbia, number 24, Shevchenko.
Can he get it through? Can he get onto this?
11, Ito. Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos now looking to orchestrate a counter. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking to play him in. Hit into the middle. And the finish! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And this is Gerrard. He is through here. It's Gerrard! That's another chance. Relentless. Just relentless. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Serbia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar back and defending. Rijkaard. And he welcomes it in. Oh, no joy this time. Guti. Threads one in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that's put paid to a promising move. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mateus. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eto.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lam. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Baresi cuts it out. Played out to the right. Gerrard. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction.
That's going in strongly.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Baresi has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball. Oh, that's ambitious. That's got him rattled. Ribery. And it's Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. Oh, good-looking ball. Pull it. And here's Ribery. And this is Ribery. Ribery. Big header! Against the crossbar. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Beckham. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could be on. Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. No way through, so... Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Beckham. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pull it. Luis Suarez. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And reclaimed chance for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into space.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rummenigge. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Iniesta. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Takes aim and crosses.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Thuram knocks it out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Oh, good claim by the keeper.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good ball, good Pelé! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But
and Hullet! There it is! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Thuram. And it's Beckham. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. Barcelona finding their passes. Ribéry. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Vitinha. Messi finds himself offside. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Crossed in once more. Touré tries to clear. In once more. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he was quick to react. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge! And he comes up trumps again. Barcelona has the chance to go the other way.
Asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's a great... And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 9. El dorsal 19. Luis Suárez. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Barcelona
7,
perhaps contemplating their next change here.
El dorsal 13.
Not yet.
El dorsal 22.
And he's found the way past.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Seedorf
Se va a realizar un cambio de
shifted it to the
jugadores.
flank. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in. Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. He might be in here! Good claim. No margin for error there.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Barcelona have their third corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Opts to... Real chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into the box. He's got tall! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries a deft little ball. Messi's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's their second corner of the game. Toure can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a good spell of possession, this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Toure spots it and intercepts. There will be 4 extra minutes. Pull it. That's been slipped through. Oh, super ball! Hangs in a cross. A header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rummenigge goes for the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately...